a new way of thinking, and you will be given a new toolkit to think. So this is actually what economics is about. We're going to brainwash you and replace what you know with a new way of thinking. My name is Benoît Kutsen. I'm a member of the Department of Economics here at the Erasmus School of Economics, and I'm Belgian, and I teach in the first and the third year in economics. So the International Bachelor in Economics and Business has some interesting features. The obvious first one is that it's a small-scale program. So if you join IBEB, you'll be with half Dutch people and half people from the rest of the world. So that makes it an interesting degree. Secondly, a good half of the faculty is international. So that also gives it a more international flavor to the degree. Now there are two things students should be aware of. Is first of all, they're not allowed to repeat the first year. So in the first year of the bachelor, you need to complete it in order to be allowed to continue. If you fail, you're out. And the second thing is that we don't teach in 3 trimesters like most other universities. We teach in blocks of 5. We have 5 blocks. Each block is 8 weeks. So the way we teach economics here is fairly intense. You do a full course in 7 weeks, and in the week that follows, the 8th week, you get the exam. So that makes it quite tough. Now, to compensate for the speed and toughness, in each block, students only have 2 courses to follow, a big one and a small one. And they get continuous help. They have a mentor who is a student who's going to be there for them to help them and also to answer questions, reassure them, work with them, or at least try to literally mentor them in how to study. And they have tutors who are basically students, possibly PhD students, who are going to basically help them work through the problems they're assigned every week. And these are done in exercise groups of only 25 students. So actually both people like me as professors and the tutors get to basically know most students by the end of the first year. So I kind of know a lot of my students literally by first name by the end of the first year. So it's a small scale program, and that also makes it a bit more interesting than other programs where you have 1,500 people and you're just a number in there.
Because I went to an international school back in Paris, I wanted to keep this multinational atmosphere and to study in one. So that was another reason why I came here. Also the fact that the people in a sense, because we all are very ambitious and everyone is always doing something on the side. So it's not you're just studying, but also you're part of a committee, you also work, you teach, you're part of different societies. So it's very vibrant. So that's what I really enjoy, and it's nice being, surrounded by people who are constantly improving themselves and taking part in different activities. My name is Risiana. I am Bulgarian. I am currently studying a master in econometrics, and in 2014 I graduated from economics.
The Erasmus School of Economics have quite a few study advisors that are always there to help you and always there to listen to your worries or answer any of the questions. But also in the first part, as you just come into Erasmus University, you also have a guidance mentor. So he's a student and he just guides you through the first 5 months of your university years. And he's also there and he has regular meetings with you just to see where you're at and how you're feeling and how you're fitting in here at Erasmus University. My name's Amin, I'm from London, and I do the International Bachelor of Economics and Business Economics here at Erasmus University.
Besides studying, even though sometimes I have the feeling that's the only thing I do, I also I have several different jobs. So I also worked as a mentor, which means that in the first year students have a person who guides them and gives them tips about the program and also life in general in Rotterdam and life as a student. Then I also work as an ambassador, where I meet with prospective students and I explain to them what the program is about. I give them campus tours. I also sometimes have to speak with their parents as well. I also teach, which I really, really liked. And I taught mathematics, and I also taught different skills classes. Something fun, which maybe sounds more fun, that I did was I was also an iBuddy for the Erasmus Student Network. So this is the network for exchange students, and there you meet with different exchange students, and once again you explain to them how is it in Rotterdam. You take them around the city, you explain about the university, and you also go a lot partying out.
So another benefit here at Erasmus is definitely the atmosphere. You get both a laid-back atmosphere as well as a more study-intensive one.
Well, I think foreign students should come and study at the Erasmus School of Economics if they want to be challenged, first of all, because it is quite dynamic. But at the end, what you get is really worth it because you become very organized, you take part in many, many different activities, and you really develop yourself as a person. Another reason why I was recommended to international students is also the fact that the Dutch people are very open and they're very nice. And yeah, it's a really nice atmosphere to live in Rotterdam in itself.
Rotterdam offers a very good degree, but is still accessible to most students. Rotterdam is also the most affordable city for students in the Netherlands. So again, if I compare it to the UK or to Milan in Italy, we are talking about a cost of life that's much lower. Which also means that students in that case can also basically spend part of their income in doing extracurricular activities that they may find difficult to do in London, for example. So from that point of view, Rotterdam may also be an interesting place to consider.
The employability skills that I received at the Erasmus School of Economics was, of course, the skills related to the, studying the material, skills such as, being able to analyze very well data, being able to express yourself better, and all these, and of course having the knowledge of economics, but also you managed to develop your social skills as well, which is something really, really important. We did many different presentations where you enhance those skills. You also, as being part of different student organizations and you meeting different people, you also enhance them even further. So I think that really gives you an advantage once you start applying for a job, because not only do you have these theoretical skills, for which of course primarily a job is looking for, but you also have these social skills. You show that you're a person who can communicate well and can express themselves and can give presentations and speeches and so on.
We teach standard economics courses, but by the end of the second year, so especially the third year, you can actually specialize in the fields you prefer. Of course, there are the obvious fields in economics, micro, macro. A field in which we're quite strong here is what's known as behavioral economics, which is a blend of economics and other social disciplines that takes seriously the fact that human beings make mistakes when they take decisions, have preferences that are difficult to model with standard economics models. So this is a field in which we think we are quite strong. But outside of economics, of course, this is a degree in economics and business economics. So you can do marketing, you can specialize in accounting. A lot of our students specialize in finance. So there's a vast choice for students in this program.
You get all the different parts of economics pretty much. I mean, we do some finance courses, but we also do accounting, we also do marketing. So it's really from each perspective. And it really helped me to see what I want to do in the future.
In the future, I really want to get more into welfare economics and behavioral economics. I'm from Afghanistan and I grew up in London. These are two polar opposites, both in terms of welfare and behavior. I'm really intrigued to know what the reasons are behind this and what people in Afghanistan think that people in London don't, or people in London think that people in Afghanistan don't, for example.
I really want to work for the United Nations. I really want to apply there for an internship or maybe for the European Union. But I also really want to do a PhD, and I would like to do a PhD rather in medical research because there is quite some econometric application there.
After I graduate, I definitely want to do a master's. Before I came here, my plan was definitely to go back to England, do a master's and then find a job. But after coming to Rotterdam, I really love it here. Just the whole atmosphere, the cycling, the city itself. Therefore, my mind has kind of changed. I may want to stay here. I really want to stay here after and work. So we'll see. I'm not 100% sure, but I've come to love this city and I want to spend as much time as I can here.
If you look at the rankings, we're first. That actually means that we're among the top 3 in the Netherlands. In Europe, we're in the top 15. The number itself doesn't matter too much. Of course, it's always nice to be number 1. But what this means is that we're a serious school that teaches serious economics and we have serious degrees. And so if you come here, you know you'll get a degree that is valued by the outside world. And I think that's what rankings are there telling you.
Because this program is offered in English, it usually attracts students which are more ambitious. Not only does it attract students which are international and have seen the high rankings and have thought, yes, I want to study at this university, but also it attracts motivated Dutch students as well, because it's known for being a difficult program. So what I would like to give as an advice for prospective students: do try to study. Don't get too stressed if in the beginning you have too much to do. Just organize yourself accordingly. But do also participate in different social activities. Do go out and make friends. Do participate in different student organizations. There are so many offered, from organizations to do with your economic faculty, to finance organization, to B&R Beurs, which is an investment society. There are also different sports organizations. Do these things as well, because at the end of the day, you should also have fun and you should enjoy your university years, because they're the best ones. So, yeah, I hope you have fun like I did.